Hello and welcome to Mobile Friday. Today's game is Power Rangers Mighty Force. It says here, Idle Battle Game. And it's by Eastside Games. It's a company I'm kind of familiar with. It looks like it's been updated to actually 1.00. Eastside Games have done Doctor Who and Star Trek games. And they're essentially a shared universe. So whilst I may be more familiar with the early Power Rangers stuff, there should be Power Rangers here for other people, later generation fans. But other than that, I don't really know too much about this or what to expect really. The one thing that gets me really interested is this fighting screenshot, the epic battles. That's the thing that makes it very different from Star Trek and Doctor Who games that I've played. I think we got a review of the Star Trek game on the site. I think Doctor Who I might have just played in my own time because I'm a fan of both of them, but kind of fallen off both of those games. So I'm kind of really interested in this to see how they involved their free-to-play idle game mechanics, and really just want to see how they do a game with the Power Rangers. So you and I, let's see what happens when we start this game for the first time. So yes, it is a vertical game, I agree. Don't allow. I'm going to say no, but I do appreciate that they're giving us the choice of opting out. I do appreciate that, but I'm going to say no myself. Okay, it was good that there was not an extra download. The music's a little sparse. So this is an iPhone 14 Pro. The dynamic island is up there, so at the moment it's not in the way. I'm not surprised that Rita Repulsa looks a little different from her TV show. For example, the Lower Decks game is very much in the style of Lower Decks, whilst the Doctor Who one is a little bit more stylized. So I kind of got into this one with having played those two games expecting this different style. But there's no autoplay function. I have to do this myself. Ooh, Zordon looks a little rough though. What's also going to be interesting with this as an idle game is where does the grind begin? We've had idle games get grindy after just 20 minutes, where some have hidden the grind so well that it's been over an hour before we felt the grind. So hopefully this is going to be the tutorial that explains how fighting works. There's no Kimberly in this, is there? Oh, there she is. Alright, so on the screen we've got obviously Goldar and the putties. Damn, I can't remember. I can't believe I just got putties out there. Okay. The memories run deep. But there's also this number next to them. I'm going to touch one of the pictures. We don't get any extra information. I guess in the numbers underneath them were their strength. Ah, Alpha 5. Select them from the battle. So I'm guessing at the top, oh, Dynamic Island. So again, it's not in the way. They've designed the game around that part of the hardware. You can see team scores now 26, 90, 42, 66, 90. So our team score is now higher than the enemy's team score. What can we view? Nah, we're doing tutorial at the moment. put Billy up against Golden. I'm not doing anything here. We're just watching. But you can see at the bottom we could unlock twice speed. I'm guessing that might be paid, and I have no problems with that, no objections. It doesn't affect the base game, but if we pay a little bit of money, we might be able to unlock it. I imagine that's what's going to be. I wonder if this is going to be... Yeah, here we go. We're going to be introducing the morphing grid, which is how they're going to link the universe. Like the Doctor Who game, the Doctors are linked together by different planets they're on at the time. In Star Trek Lower Decks, it's just the sort of 10 forward-esque part of the ship where everyone's resting in. So at the moment, this is more closer to the Doctor Who game than the Star Trek game. So that takes 5 energy to do that. Well, it's nice to see this animated. I was about to say, he was starting to get a bit grindy already. We're only, what, 7 minutes in? Thank goodness they've gone back to gameplay. So I'm having to physically collect this myself. So is it, what, 20 and 25? Is that how much it needs? I think that's what it is. This now needs 50. Now needs 78. We've got this collect thing here. 0 crystals, okay. So what often happens in like the Doctor Who and Star Trek games is that you unlock not just one area but multiple areas. So for example, if you're on like mission 1, and in mission 1 you have to unlock 4 areas, that's kind of what we could be doing here, unlocking different areas. The thing is, it hasn't really pointed us where the progress bar is, has it? We're thinking that he was down on the rooftop attacking, and now he's up here. There we go. And here comes the cinematic universe. Your goal in each episode is to power up and fight. Okay. Once you complete enough of the objectives, it's boss battle. So I'm guessing, even though it's not pointed us in the way, see underneath the 0 crystals in the middle, we've got episode 1, and we've got these ticks. I'm guessing this is what it means that we're building up to. But I'm a little surprised that there's no I don't know what I was going to say. Yeah, no auto-collect. I'm not entirely sure I understand how each of these level up. I thought that'd be one on Goldar, but it's not. So it's not 100% clear where the things that we needed to upgrade the putties and then the Goldar is actually coming from. Where is that number of how much of whatever it is that they need that we have? Okay then. So we know we can touch, push them in. We can also view the view. Not a lot of information here. I don't know if they would put it here, but it would be nice to know where in the Power Rangers universe are they from. But it's highly possible that's going to be elsewhere in the game, like an encyclopedia section, a wiki section maybe. I've only got one health block at the moment rather than the 3 or 4 they had before. Okay, so in that round, Billy, the blue one, healed himself. Okay, that's an interesting thing to do. The final health of those remaining goes towards the bonus reward. Okay, I like that idea. Tap. Kind of lacks a little bit of showmanship. If you've seen the Squad Buster videos we've done, the chests, there's a lot of flair about them. This is a bit, I don't know, average? Maybe the music wasn't that epic. See, these very short riffs, isn't it? And the picture quality is surprisingly low resolution, isn't it? I mean, Zordon himself looks pretty decent, but the terminal around him, I mean, are they emulating the old 4x3 non-HD like SD TV pictures? I don't know. It's weird that the character models are so high res compared to everything else. That makes sense. That's what I've experienced in previous games. And sometimes it'll be different combinations of the same maps, sometimes more, sometimes less. Upgrades to ranges and monsters are permanent. That makes sense as well. That's how it is in the other games. So this is kind of like the hub area. I imagine 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 gold things that I reckon are going to be bikes. The original Power Ranger bikes maybe go there. So I'm going to see. We've got top left 50, Now 45, okay. Click that 54. It says 54 on the bottom here, so I'm going to hit 54 again. It should be 0. It's weird how there doesn't seem to be an option to switch these boxes, these upgrade boxes, to 1, 10, max. I'm guessing this is 2, and now go to 25. So 2 needs 16, and I'll take it to 25. I think that's what it means there. And this is one of the goals from the middle here. So you can see the first 2 goals are not important. It's that third one that's going to be a fight. So upgrade that. We want to get to 1,000 of this green stuff. There we go. It will be interesting to see how they do the earn more or the auto collect. I'm pretty sure in Star Trek 1 it's by leveling up the character. Once the character gets to a certain level, then it unlocks the ability to auto collect. I can't quite remember what it is in Doctor Who. I think it's the same thing. But we're still very early on in the tutorial, so it could be that we haven't just got there yet. Yeah, again, Dynamic Island, not in the way at all. The game has been designed around it. Vulcan Skull. So these are used to automate. Again, like, we have this chest, and this music doesn't kinda have the same energy about it though, does it? There's a guitar riff on top, doesn't scream, wow, loot box. And I don't recognise that one. That's a ranger I don't recognise. Sorry, can I click it? It doesn't give me any information touching them. Okay. Wait, have we now obtained them? Okay, I thought we might need to get all of them, all 5, but I guess that all 5 is what we need to upgrade them or level them up. Power Rangers, I'm guessing Grid Battle Force? Again, you'd think there would be a cool wiki section somewhere. This looks like it uses in-game coins. We got 331. These need 5. These are using the Zeo crystals, the ones in the middle. And this is real world money. You can see by trying to upgrade Golda, there we go. Why are we getting monster cards? Oh, let's collect this stuff. Oh, we can't. Bad attacks, right. I'm guessing that's what I was seeing on the corners. Maybe not, but press it. It tells us. It goes way quickly, doesn't it? Oh, I can't click it again. Required. So we have to have a team that matches this. So you can see Jason has the fist, but no one else does. Zach was hiding behind the shop. I had to scroll up, and I guessed that I could scroll up to do that. Looks like Trini is the next strongest one, so let's use them. Start. It is nice how in the fight there's a mix of what seems to be regular attacks, and then you see them sort of summon their weapons and use them. I don't recognise what this chest is meant to look like. First one was the Megazord, and we've seen what looks like another thing that looks familiar. Sort of White Tiger-esque kind of markings, but I don't think it's White Tiger. Someone's here. Ah. I'm assuming that this is an actual Power Ranger from a Power Ranger show. I wouldn't suspect that they would make one specifically for the game. Okay. So to automate, we need Zoe level 1, and we need 1. So there we go, we clicked. So we can manually level up. You see, now it's going to just collect automatically. With this one, we hit the automatic, we need Zoe and 1k. We got enough, so we can automate Goldar. Doesn't make him any quicker though. There might be an option later when we level things up to make things go quicker. Where's this one? No, not one I recognise. See, this chest again, if it's meant to look like some element of a TV show or Zord, I don't recognise it. Just 2. Again, no explanation why we got putties. Collect. Yeah, we can automate him as well. We need 1 million, so. Like, do we want to automate him? Or do we want to get more of this energy stuff? Or do we want to do the boss battle? The sound effects aren't particularly special, are they? It sounds like it's low bitrate hits. I don't know if it's like, what was it, 42 megabytes a second? Not megabytes, kilobytes a second? I don't know. It just sounds a little weird. Let's do the boss battle then. Required. Animal. Bravery. Okay. sense. I had wondered if placement would work. Billy going up against Goldar, Billy was taking on a lot of damage. But this makes sense. Like, there's only 2 more spots, why wouldn't it be Jason and Trini? Because yes, the weapons are shown, but it doesn't give us any more information. If I hit view, it doesn't tell us where that weapon hits. I just have to remember that Kimberly's weapon did do attack 3 enemies. I have to remember that. Let's do Jason, sure. See? Okay, so Jason isn't just going to attack the putties nearby. I'm going to attack anyone he wants. Yeah, if they have weapons and it's important where or how many enemies the weapons hit, there's got to be an easier way for us to see that. You can't always remember if there's going to be every ranger, and not just one Black Ranger from the original series. What if there's the other Black Ranger from the original series, the other Red Ranger? You know, there's going to be so many characters with so many weapons. The game needs to give us a little bit of information where the attacks are going to land. There's all that space on that screen for them to even have like a GIF running showing this character will do this damage to 3. I feel like this feels a little bare bones, if I'm honest. Well, at least I recognise this sword. Okay, there's no auto here, it's just skip. I feel like the game desperately needs auto in the story and auto here. I'm not saying tapping's bad, it's just so many games auto this stuff. Or if you're going to do like squad busters and have chests, when you touch the screen and it interacts with the chest spins and then spins again, and it feels like you're having an active involvement on it. Here it doesn't feel like we're influencing it much. I need you in danger. So it's like everyone's going to get the same ranger here. Well, this is nice to know. If we get to episode 6, we unlock limited time events. Again, something I've seen in the Doctor Who and Star Trek versions of the game. It's not too bad, and often you get a character or characters as rewards. What tended to happen with the Star Trek one was it was pay to win, so you yourself would never likely get to the top if you didn't pay, and the best rewards were only for like the top 25 got the best stuff. Everyone else has kind of got generic stuff after that, or maybe one of the character. So that's always a little worry about these games, is how they balance the events and balance the rewards and balance other players playing against you, free players versus those who are paying to unlock more energy and more items in these events. So what do we need to automate? We got Zoe, we need 2k. So until then I've got to manually tap away here. Because we want to level this up, see times 2, because then they produce more. Times 2 again. So now I can automate and hit collect. again, the game hasn't told us why we keep getting monsters, and it's clear that we must be able to upgrade, but the game hasn't taken us there yet. You can see at the bottom they're locked. It's kind of weird they're going with Rita Repulsa because while she was the first bad, she, like, her level of bad is less than who came next, Lord Zed. This kind of talk has a little bit more of a Lord Zed kind of evil from my memory. Again, I don't mind if games advertise stuff, but what's the point in advertising this stuff when we can't ourselves do any upgrades yet? It's not unlocked for us. This feels like this advertisement for an in-game sale has just come a little too soon. If it was timed better, then I would understand. Because at the moment we have no context of what Zordon does. I'm tapping the picture, but we're getting no information. We've not used the coins. Again, like I said, we haven't been able to upgrade Zoe, so it doesn't matter. Feels like poorly timed. So what do we need to automate? We need Zoe level 2. But on the bottom there is locked. So what's this? Ah, you see Zoe's icon has overlapped the 10k. So I initially thought, oh, that was something to do with that, but it's not. Her helmet, is that meant to be a bunny? In the comments, let me know. Okay, so now we're getting ranger upgrades. After we have this, then they should have done the advertising. They mistimed that a little bit. So we need 5 cards and 200 coins. So we got on the screen there, what's all this? Trade. Okay. I remember seeing this more in the Star Trek game than the Doctor Who one. In the Star Trek game with the Ferengi, you could trade. So if you had an excess of, let's say, cards for one character, you can trade them in for, I can't remember if it was platinum or gold, or both. And that's one way to earn money. As you can see, at the moment we've only got 500. How much does it cost to upgrade anyone else? That's 200 for Jason. And didn't it really highlight his improved stats, did it? You'd think there'd be a little bit more fanfare for, wow, this stat is now this, or he now earns this much. Automate him, because Zoe's here. I know it's saying, let's keep going. Zach and Billy. Let's do Billy, he's suffered more recently. 200 for him. So he just says, I'm guessing the amount of X thing he collects is now times 9, not 3. I guess it's a nice little flair thing there, but I don't know, it feels like they're not doing enough to celebrate. So we're level 2, we got that. And you can see by leveling him up, we earn some coins, but we're still a little bit away from the 200 we need. The Needletron, it kind of has a Mega Man feel about it. So what does he need to automate? So we're level 3. Ah, so that's now maxed, that one at the bottom there. We should be able to still upgrade if I remember rightly. Yeah. But it means that even though we can add more and get more back, it's not going to multiply. It's not going to be like times 10, times 4 each evolution. It's just going to be added more onto what's already there. Essentially, when it hits max, don't waste your time. You're not going to get enough back from it. Focus on these ones. Well, we've got that mini boss, so let's do that. No Zoe though. And strangely, this time Kimberly's the one who gets it. Actually, let's put me there, Kimberly there. And there's no one with health. So that guy in the middle is going to be really tough. Let's put Jason up against him. Again, that's why I put Kimberly second. 3 attack can hit more. There we go. We don't know what that card does though, do we? Or that particular collectible. I'm tapping it, but I'm not getting no information about either of these things. Okay. So that's what the pink things are for. It's for upgrading the cards. Okay. The weapons. At least this one has a little bit more, shows us what the level up stats are going to be, but again, there's no fanfare. Now this seems a little different from the other 2 games they've released. Ah, that's what makes it go faster. Okay. In the other games, it's kind of been more the level. You upgrade the area that they're on. Here, you upgrade the monsters on that level. Okay. I'm low on coins. I've only got 30 coins now. guess we're going to have no choice about this. So what's it intending on us doing? Oh, we got them back, okay. So we've got exclamation here. Upgrade the putty, sure. So even though we can't do any more max stuff here, they have still raised their base. So now producing more. And of course we need 200 for this. So Zordon. No, we need 250 for Zordon. And Zoe for level 3 we need 300. Don't forget. Oh, Billy. See, he's got a little green circle on him. It's nice that he's showing that, but we can't actually afford it. That's a little frustrating. Alright, optional. 6, 2 green, 1 8. At once is what I've already understood. I'm not. So I wonder if you could touch them and see who they would actually hit with their weapon, but it doesn't work like that. And upgrades there on Kimberly. 250. I can't see anyone on the screen which tells me how many of these we have. I'm guessing we have enough. Upgrade is an option. For some reason, Needletron has 2 health sections. Tommy has 2. Oh, I thought we lost someone then. Feels like we're getting through these levels, but not on a lot of health. There's a Needletron. Let's go for weapons. So we can upgrade the power lance now, maybe. There's another one down. The pace is a little slow, isn't it? We're not near episode 6 yet, which we need to do the limited time events. The piggy guy. Free chests every 4 hours. So that's one way to get us to come back, by giving us something free every time we do. So if you have notifications turned on, every 4 hours you'll get a message saying, hey, you get a free chest. See, this chest has the look of the original Power Rangers, like a morpher. So does that mean we're only going to get stuff from the original series? I wonder. Well, it's Jason. I'm tapping Alpha 5 and these other ones to see if it will give us, not so much a list, but just show us who we could get in it, but it didn't. iconic monsters from the original series. So what do we need to automate? We just need... okay, it's a little bit more stuff. I've already forgotten the name of it and I can't tap it. It doesn't tell me anything if I tap it. It's a bit of a shame that we've got this advertising on the left side here. All the space at the top, on the top left and top right. You think they could have put it up there instead? So what do we need for him to automate? Oh, we just need that much. I bet it's not going to be serious. Pig hooves, yes. I wonder who it could be. There he is, looking just as weird as I remember. Did you see the little comment from Kimberly where she mentioned about his arms coming out of his mouth? So, okay, they are sort of self-aware, that's cool. So what do we need here for automation? Zoe level 3. We've got the cards for that, I think, so yeah, let's do that. 300! Getting expensive. Ah. 3 power coins. I don't want to watch an ad, but at least it's there for us. Let's automate first. Can't upgrade anyone else just yet. Oh, there we go. And one more. So let's do the mini boss one. Put Zach in. In a little while since we had Zach. So we finally lost one. Sorry for the assistant coming up there. So it'd be interesting to see if Zach is now out for like an hour or so whilst he heals. Alright, it's another free thing. Oh, that dragon sword chest looks cool. Useful. Okay, nearly there to upgrade. That's just 2 though, isn't it? 2 things. We've got these chests. I didn't see how or when we got them. Okay, we can upgrade him. Okay. What are you two gonna do? Well, we've got these chests at the top here. Nothing else seems to be happening right this second, so let's open these chests. Feels like a good combination of cards there. We just have enough coins for Cooligan. Pudgy Pig, yeah. Oh, second chest. A big one, okay. There again. I expected that. It's a little bit cheesy, isn't it? Some of that writing. That kind of feels appropriately cheesy. Ah, okay. We got enough, yeah. So we're now in the grind part of the game. Damn, the assistant keeps popping up. What's a little frustrating is we got to these things here, the goal. We've got to collect that much. It's going to take a long time. So even he's maxed out now. That Goldar's maxed out. Yeah, we've still got these two. And we're not getting there yet. It doesn't say what our current rate is though. It's a little disappointing. Just want to upgrade one character? Well, we need coins for that. So I would say that we've reached the grind of the game. So I'm going to explore the options because the game hasn't sent us here yet. 10 special effects off might be worth it for those horrible punch sounds. There's nothing else here, is there? Nothing that will like affect the graphics or anything like that. And it doesn't appear to be anything else to interact with on screen. So that'll be it for Mobile Friday then. It's gonna have the same complaint as I had with the Doctor Who game. I just can't remember if I did a video on it. It's perhaps a bit too basic, a bit too lean. Where's the flair? You know, where is the flash? We leveled up? Why not highlight everything that just happened instead of it being just tiny text on screen? Where is the Power Rangers wiki? I hit Power Rangers, I hit Jason. Doesn't even tell me what series he's from. His sword doesn't tell me how it attacks, where it attacks. Like Kimberly. We know that her bow attacks 3. Nothing here to tell us that, is there? So, yeah, it's just lacking that extra information for the player. If you have played Star Trek or Doctor Who versions, you pretty much know what you're getting in for here. It's not doing anything particularly revolutionary. the UI, the theme is a little different, yeah, and how they're telling the story is a little different. But you kind of want it to be more of a celebration of Power Rangers. And I have the same feeling about Star Trek. I guess for me, it's not as important in Star Trek because I personally know a lot. Whereas here, Power Rangers, I know a lot about the start, Megazord, Ninja Zord, or Edzio. I can't quite remember. Like, I stopped watching Power Rangers when they got cars, essentially. And then when they went back to space, I didn't watch that either. But when Tommy, Jason Scott's actor, came back, when Jason's actor came back and was like the Black Ranger or Gold Ranger, whatever Ranger it was, that I watched. So I didn't have much knowledge later on. So for someone like me, in a game that seems to celebrate Power Rangers, I'd want more information, and I'm not getting it. And we didn't get to episode 6 today either. At this rate, it'll probably be... Essentially, I'll probably play this tomorrow, and then we'll probably unlock it. But yeah, that is it for us on Mobile Friday. Of course, in the comments, if you've unlocked much further into the game, it'll be really interesting to know just how grindy it gets. At the moment, we're what, 50 minutes or so? That's not too bad for starting a game before it hits the grind. And these games are easy to play one-handed. They're nice to on a commute. You just log in, get the free chest, get the collectible. And in terms of the phone, even after we're what, 55 minutes or so now, it's warm, but barely. It's not really pushing it that hard. I just would like more flair, and the graphics, the character models look really nice, but the art looked so low res. It was distracting how low resolution the artwork looked in comparison to the characters being placed on top of it, and that was a shame as well. So until the next Mobile Friday video, or until I see you checking out some of the other videos, playlists, YouTube shorts, or even YouTube live streams we have. Or maybe I'll see you over at Ko-fi. As a small YouTube channel, we get no money from Ko-fi. As a small YouTube channel, we get no money from YouTube. But we need 500 subscribers to have the chance of earning money from YouTube. So, liking and subscribing is very much appreciated, and of course sharing. But with Ko-fi we can get donations, and we've got some subscription tiers as well that might interest you. But wherever or whenever I see you again, please take care.